folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man, at your service, with the bongos, and a voodoo magic totem pole. Come on. Right, let's get myself seated. Woohoo! Okay, right, now. Yes, 'twas me all along. You had any doubts about it? Now you catch me here. I would say on the flip side of a Freedom Friday, but the simple fact of the matter is, I have not been to bed. I've been up all night long, buying, drinking, having fun. When I say buying, I've been online. I come home late after a full day on the whiskey, and yes, I've been buying things online. Oops, a daisy. So the yacht should turn up. I think it's Amazon Prime. It should turn up by midday today. How to explain that one to the missus? Oops, a daisy. Let's turn this weirdness down. But yeah, I'm in a kind of voodoo kind of mind. Now you saw me do a review on the mask of zombie flesh eaters, a very voodoo related sort of movie. Then you saw me do a review of a mask from Nosferatu. And if you cast your mind back, only literally a couple of days ago, and about a video ago, you know I didn't like that mask at all. And it's by a company called, well, I call them Plantation. They're actually called the Rubber Plantation. Voodoo again, maybe. And I despised the packaging, I hated the mask, and I hated them for it. But what I neglected to mention was that I had bought a mask off them only the day before as well, which had turned up, and you just saw me wearing it. And the thing is, it's a cheapy, creepy, nasty, weirdo mask. It's nothing from a movie, it's just their own creation. And it's on my knee right now, you just saw me wearing it. It's called the Voodoo Killer Clown, and I love it. It's the sort of thing you go into any sort of street, store on the street, and you just see it hanging there. Just the typically crap, little, small, dead cheap latex masks, and you go, oh, I'll do, and you don't expect it to be any good really. Oh, I'll wear that for Halloween or for this party or whatever, and well, it turned up, and to be honest with you, I had no high hopes of it, and I think that's why I despised the Nosferatu mask so much, because I did have a few good hopes of that one. Thought it looked good on the pictures, and had it arrived in shape, it could have been a good mask. It's over there right now. I haven't binned it, nor have I sent it back. I will work upon it, and who knows, maybe I can rejuvenate it somehow. I want to. It's a work in progress. It's a project for me now. But this mask here, this creepy motherfucker here, that turned up about a day before, and I have to say, I had no high hopes of it. I just saw it online, and I thought, oh, you know what, that looks interesting. I like its kind of crazy, the colour scheme going on, this blood red running down here, all the darkness of the voodoo face, and the red and the white, the juxtaposition, the contrast, and this crazy sort of hair you got going. You got paint, you got like sort of paint going through here. Now that's not where that's come away. That is actually, it mimics this. So you've actually got that on both sides, and it is part of this sort of skull, macabre makeup design. I like it. If you can see the nose as well, the nose is very sort of pinched, and it's a bit of a chicken beak going on there. And of course, if you know voodoo, chickens play a huge part in voodoo rituals. Poor buggers are always getting like their throats slit or their heads cut off or whatever. If you're a chicken and you get invited to a Screamin Jay Hawkins party, don't bother going. Jesus Christ, you ain't coming back in one piece. But I like it. The look of that, it's a sort of thing that you would see in movies. They're partying, they're in a jungle somewhere, and they part the bushes, and like they're confronted with that, and it's stuck on like I've got a totem pole there. It's kind of stuck on one of those, or it's nailed to a tree as a kind of warning, you know. Come no closer. This place ain't for you. Hear the drums that going now? I've arranged a little voodoo playlist here, and there is some Screamin Jay Hawkins coming up very soon. But what you heard to begin with was the soundtrack to the film The Believers, and it was God, who composed it? J. Peter Robinson, and that was the film with Martin Sheen, and they wanted to sacrifice his son. There's a voodoo cult, and some high-ranking officials are in it as well. It's one of those big conspiracy things, but it's the one where Helen Shaver gets the boil on her face, and it bursts and spiders come out. You must remember it. It's a pivotal scene, and it isn't a great film, but the soundtrack's amazing. It juxtaposes voodoo drums and rhythms with Catholicism, and you get this sort of impact, and it's really, really tremendously vigorous score. But what you're hearing right now is Predator 2. Because Predator 2 has a huge voodoo element to it as well. You've got the voodoo posse, the voodoo, drug gangs and all this sort of stuff, the cartels who are at war with all the drug gangs, and into this volatile mix comes the new Predator. By the way, got a video on Predator coming very soon as well, maybe even later on today, because I've got something good to show you. But yeah, so this mask is not, it's kind of like you see those masks where they're riding scooters or they're on, paintballing or whatever. It's that style of mask, isn't it? The big gob sort of thing, the massive, the choppers on it there. There's no gap amongst all this. This is just one sealed thing. It's not even a full mask. You're talking like 3/4 mask, if that, to be honest. And it's held on by, and this is a first for me, elastic. Woohoo! I don't think I've got any other mask in a collection of over, 200 different masks that have got like elasticated, strap around the back. So hey, rarity there. And any excuse to get the bongos out. So yeah, you've got this lovely, luxurious stripe going down the face there. Very strange, very eerie. And as I say, this came from the Rubber Plantation. I can only presume it's their design. Unlike the Nosferatu, which, yes, it's still over there. I'm still looking at it thinking like, you bastard. It's got such potential, and it was let down by the fact that they packaged it so badly that it became mangled, But this guy, you can't really mangle this because it's such threadbare, ultra thin, almost Durex thin rubber. But I do love it. There's a lot of detail in it as well. For what is a really sort of cheap, off the peg sort of mask. It's an unusual design. I do love that nose. That's kind of freakish, isn't it? Look at it, like a little chicken beak. That's quite a good idea. And I'm kind of surprised that they put that in there, that they got that idea. So, although I denounced Rubber Plantation for like screwing up with Nosferatu, I must give them praise for this. A really cheap, otherwise, neglected and overlooked sort of kind of mask. But I'm actually quite pleased with it. I'm going to put it on again. I'm going to turn the music up. This is Alan Silvestri from Predator 2. So, you imagine getting some kind of sackcloth sort of costume, war paint all over you, and getting your ritual rhythm going, your chicken throat slitting groove, your ritualistic sacrificing mindset. And this mask, woo, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do like it. You get sort of like, put your banshee on, Put your bongos out. And away you go. Look at it. there's a sort of deviousness to the big mouth, the big wide, exaggerated mouth. But look at that nose. Look at the beak. There are two little nose holes there as well, nostril holes, enabling you to breathe, because there's nothing here. There's no gap, there's no opening in the mouth at all. And round the back, well, you tell me. You can probably see a combination of this hair and my hair. But yeah. And now we've got the Voodoo, the dark Voodoo Prince himself, Screamin Jay Hawkins. With a bit of alligator wine. What do you reckon?
Take the blood out of an alligator.
Not from a movie.
Take the left eyeball out of a fish.
Hey,
Take the skin off of a frog. And mix it all up in a dish. Grab a bowl of green swamp funky water. Then count from one
green
to
swamp
nine.
funky water.
Spit over your left shoulder. And you got alligator wine. Alligator wine. You old porcupine. It's gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you mine. It'll make your head
Sacrifice.
fall, baby.
You know, the poor girl gets strapped to some kind of table, some kind of altar. Everyone's dancing round, Angel Heart style, Lisa Bonet. And all of a sudden, like the freakiest guy, you know, comes up. You know,
Roar like a mountain lion.
the main man,
When you get finished
the
drinking,
voodoo practitioner, the high priest, with all this kind of shit going on. Cackling laughter, and a great big, massive, meaty grin, with big old teeth, which is why this mask has that look about it.
Meet me at the stroke of midnight by the swamp down in the woods.
You look.
I'm gonna make you love me, baby, like you never thought you could.
It does look like it's been carved from like mahogany.
My magic potion. And
There's a sort of a scorched wood effect to it, blackened wood. Now, I like that. I think that's a really clever design. There's a lot more going on there than what meets the eye. Someone has thought about this, you know, with these ridiculously, you know, massively exaggerated teeth, with the chicken nose, the scorched wood effect, the ridiculous hair, you know, and this blood sort of, you know, it's almost like it's been daubed. The sacrificial, you know, person will always, the victim will have blood daubed upon them. Everyone else is writhing around in chicken gore as well. You know, you can tell I know fuck all about voodoo. But what you can't see is there's a cushion on this chair, this horribly, horribly uncomfortable wooden chair, and the cushion that's on it is absolutely flat as a fucking pancake. Why? Because Kilt-Man's ass has been on this chair doing all these videos for fucking ages, and I have flattened that bloody cushion, and now I'm beginning to feel my ass bones are getting a bit fucking sore, a bit saddle sore. Screamin Jay. Listen to him. It's kind of wrong. This is his infamous version of I Put a Spell on You. What's happening to him? He's turning into a pig. By the way, folks, it's about 6 in the morning. I've been up all night long, holding off from this because I didn't want to wake the neighbours. You know, the tenants on the grounds of Kilt Mansion. Because I'm a good landlord.
'cause you're mine.
I'm not good, and I'm not a landlord. I'm bad. But yeah, I like that mask. Dead cheap. Dead cheap.
Stop the things you do.
I think it's about a tenner, if that. But I just saw it and I thought, yeah, man, I'm having that. Because it's unusual.
Watch out!
This is the kind of mask that, you know, if you can't see out of it, you can easily cut around the eye holes. I can see out of it pretty well. Most of the big, luxurious, deluxe masks, the big replica masks that I get, you actually struggle to see out of them. They're not really designed to be worn, unless you've got a head which is like the size of, you know, Nebraska. You know, it's not designed to be worn. They're designed to be, you know, exhibited and displayed. They're props, and none more so than what's coming very soon. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm addicted to these things, you know. I used to be addicted to getting kilts. Every week I was buying another kilt and another kilt, and I was always looking at kilts. But now I've got 52, 53, I think, 53 kilts now. Really, you know, that's enough, but what am I saying? Now I've put the idea of kilts in my head again. I'll be online looking for more kilts, more kilts. Watch out! Screamin Jay. Scary dude, you know? So what do you reckon? This is Voodoo Killer Clown by Rubber Plantation. Yes, I slammed you guys, and you know, justifiably as well. You fucked up with Nosferatu, but you did come up with the goods for this. So I can't really say, you know, you're all bad. in my track record with you, you got your 50-50. 50% shit, 50% yay! So, it's all to play for, guys. And there are other stuff there. There's a good alien mask, which I wouldn't mind getting. A reptilian one, you know, which looks pretty cool. If you're into your reptilian conspiracies that half the fucking world's politicians are reptiles. Did Screamin Jay just fart? I think he did. But it's a good, like, sort of, you know, almost Star Trek, vintage Star Trek style design, but it's more Screamin Jay. And what have we got here? It's the Feast of the Mau Mau. It's just the swamps, innit? You know, you've seen the firelight, the torches in the distance, through the swamps and the Bayou, that's how you say it. And you've gone through stupidly, and you've strayed into, you can see the ritual taking place, all these nubile, you know, Creole girls dancing around, writhing together. And you're thinking, hey, interesting. And then all of a sudden, like, this poor girl gets led out, and she's intoxicated, she's drugged, and she's dancing too, but you just know what's happened to her. And all of a sudden, big dancing dude comes up, whoa, and there it is, the knife comes up, he teases, and then he slashes, and they all howl in this orgasmic crescendo. I have no idea what voodoo's like. But I do love the idea of it. I love the idea of all the artifacts and stuff, you know, and the imagery you get from it. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to sign off with Screamin Jay in the background and Voodoo Killer Clown here. The Feast of the Mau Mau. Look at that beak. Look at that beak. So yeah, this one gets a thumbs up from me. A thumbs up, you know. Sort of a chicken leg, you know, a chicken claw. If I had a chicken leg, I'd have fucking eaten the thing by now. So guys, keep it cool, have fun, Keep it Celtic, keep it kilted. Watch out for little voodoo dolls with pins in them. And be safe, y'all. Look after your chickens.
Would you pass me some more of those?
And I'm gonna see y'all
Give me a piece of that cat's ankle. I want to suck that
later
Yeah.
for the feast of the Mau Mau.
Brother.